Hello, 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 orphans. How is everyone today? Hello. I don't like that. I forgot to turn that down. Whoopsie. How does everyone go? If anyone's there to say hello. If not, I'm just going to continue anyways. I don't care. Your loss. Last time, we got all the way through Chapter 2. Now, we're going to start Chapter 3.
Need a lift?
Icewind Dale, please.
The voyage north is long, and you discover an intense dislike of the sea, as you find yourself repeatedly clutching the ship's railing and spewing out various meals into the waves. As
Yummy.
the voyage continues, the air also grows colder, as settlements and cities along the coast become fewer and far between. By the time the captain tells you that your destination is near, you have already started counting how many seconds it takes for your puke to freeze against the hull of the ship. Looking up from the railing, though, you see a dark shape looming through the blowing snow, and something about it that has nothing to do with the cold causes you to shiver.
I see the prison inspector has caught your eye. Best hope you don't find yourself going there anytime soon, unless you have business.
What is that place?
It's called Revel's End, in Harp's name if ever there was one, as I've not known anywhere bleaker or more devoid of joy. There is a prison built to hold the worst criminals that mankind has to offer. Whether the sorry souls stuck in there deserve it or not, well, I can't say.
Again, prisons. How is it that humans are so taken with prisons, cells, and confining each other? It's unsettling.
Why build something like that all the way out here?
Well, the nice and fancy folk don't want no reminders of the dirty and dangerous people that they've locked up. So they put them as far from civilization as you can imagine. Care Dinnerval notwithstanding.
How much farther until port?
Not much farther at all. See, there's our harbour. Just keep heading along that there path and you'll find your way to Care Dinnerval. Not much of a place for southerners, between the cold and the rough company. But you'll find shelter from the blizzards, and food. Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
Where'd our boat go? On to it! Let's see what I can do.
Oh, what a miserable place.
How are you cold? I can hear you shivering. That doesn't make sense. I'm the one who has to walk through this.
Oh, maybe because I am not simply a passive observer, and I am actually sharing your body. How many times must I explain this?
Right, but shivering?
At least 20.
I thought you needed your own body for that.
Never mind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a dismal part of the world?
Judging by what the captain said along the way, people who either don't want to be found, or have nowhere else to go.
Lovely. Well,
I don't think the bugbear's okay.
As brief as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest bartender or
Bugbear's
someone who might
definitely
have
not
the nerves
okay.
of a giant.
Yeah, okay. Got a little bit of gold. Alright, continuing on then. Wow. There it goes. I had to look at the other screens and was moving. Whoopsie. Just gonna do the ting, the ting, the ting, the ting, ting, ting. Alright, big boy. Hit him with the big boy. how I'm not hitting him. There we go. Got it. And I could just, like, not do that, but I don't wanna. Hey, look! It's a city. Or town, I should say. What's over here? I wonder. Didn't actually look this direction. I didn't even know there's an area over here. Holy crap. Where can I go? Craggy. Very craggy. Ooh, ship. Yeah, I didn't know this was here. Huh. Guess exploring always does come at a good side. Doodly doodly doo.
Travel
Oh,
to
oh.
and from Icewind Dale is perilous, not just for the monsters that stalk the roads and swim beneath the waves. The landscape itself seems set against those who trespass into this quiet world of ice and snow. This ship is just one of many that found themselves caught between icebergs and crushed into firewood. This one was simply lucky enough to drift ashore and be caught in this inlet.
Alright, I want that chest, so somehow that hit one but not two. Well, that's just fucked. Can't move from there. Love it. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can afford the armor before I do that again, because I hate that you can't do anything the moment you fall in water. That's one thing I don't like about this. Honestly, I might just give up on playing through the rest of this after this stream, because, yeah, I'm getting tired of this. I'd have better luck in an SMP that actually has curators looking through it, finding bugs. This is not going to have someone coming in and updating this. This adventure map is complete for all intents and purposes, even though it is buggy as heck. It's so buggy it makes the pirates look good. Alright. Yeah, we can say the same thing about a lot of things in this world. Alright. Okay. And purchase. I mean, technically, according to that, I played it based off the class that it recommended, so let's go see what I can do now. Alright, let's see what these mofos do when I go and actually have better equipment. There's more of them. And the bullshit award goes to them. Cool, I'm leaving this. Going for this. Cool. And I'm gone. Not going to deal with these guys. The hell? Oh, there is more stuff. Holy crap, I did not know about this. I don't want to deal with that. Run! Oh, it's no longer following me. Bye-bye, owlbears. I'll bear with it. Ha! Nerds! Alright, what is this? And is there anything here? No, there is not. Okay then. Guess there's a few of them too, huh? Whoa, what's that? Whoa! Whoa, there's more detail here than I thought.
Icewind Dale is a barren and cold place, with its forests few and far between. That makes wood a precious and much-needed resource, both for building and for keeping the fires going in people's homes. Nearly every scrap of wood that enters Caer Dineval goes through this mill to be processed, and one would not even find a shred of sawdust going to waste.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I decided to wander. Lag. Okay. Next. Continue. More. Oh, look at all the stripped wood. Look at all the wood. Got wood. Excuse me. Is there anything else? Yeah. Do. Okay. I guess now I'm here. I guess there was another route that I could have taken to get here. Huh. Okay. Time to continue along then. Alright, well, time to get back to the town. The easy way, in my opinion. Skyrim style. Alright, now that I've done that, time to actually continue and advance on the story.
Haven't seen you around before. What do you want?
Your mother!
Friendly.
Have you heard anything about a storm giant in the area? I'm looking for one that's supposed to live nearby.
Storm giant? That ain't like a frost giant? Or do you mean a stone giant? Because we got plenty of those up on our spine. I sometimes wander this way to hunt and raid.
No, I mean storm giant.
I said what I meant, and I meant what I said, and adventurer's word is usually not taken to heart.
Then I've got nothing for you. Though you could always ask Kelly, your goat kicker. She's been around a fair amount, one of those adventurer types, always looking for mercenary work and places to explore. You can usually find her down by the lakeside docks.
Have you had any disappearances around here? Strange sightings, anything?
It's Icewind Dale. People go missing in the storms all the time, and monsters come down from the mountains and the tundra every day.
Do they now?
Still, if you mean anything outside of that, no. Can't say as I've heard anything. People who get lost in the storms are either found within a week, alive, or turned into a walker. And the monsters are the same as ever. Then again, I did hear that something's been going on with the dwarves up in, Kelvin's Cairn. Lots of rumors and stories coming from them, though I don't think they've had any misfortune themselves. Just heard things through the grapevine.
So long.
Seriously? You're not even gonna buy a meal or a room? Ugh, wasting my time.
Bye. You're wasting my time if you don't know what you want, or if you don't know what I want. However, the goat kicker might.
Are you Helia?
And who wants to know?
Have you heard of any disappearances or strange happenings lately?
Outside of the usual. Well, my cousins in Kelvin's Cairn have been talking about a lot of rumors that have made their way up here with the trade caravans with Mithril Hall. People going missing, losing their minds, and some stuff like that. Not sure how much can be believed. You know, people like to tell tales.
What do you do around here?
I'm a right and proper adventurer. Fighting monsters, digging up treasure, finding lost cities. That's my calling in life.
She seems fairly full of bluster, but you cannot tell how much of it is justified pride and...
My name is Katra, and I'm looking for a storm giant that's supposed to live in the Dale. Have you heard of anything like that?
Storm giant. Well, I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what you're on about, but, well, my partner and I did see something right queer in the mountains about a month back, and it was definitely giant and definitely stormy at the time.
Any details you can give me?
Hi, there's a trail on the opposite side of this lake, right across from us. That goes up into the mountains, as called the Spine. A blizzard started blowing around one of the peaks in particular, just a few years before I showed up here. Never let up once, nor moved. Storm just sits there, blowing away. My partner and I, we thought we'd go see if anything were up that way. Thought maybe we'd find some magic item or a wizard or something causing the storm. Maybe knock some sense into them or get some loot from the expedition.
And what does this have to do with the giant?
I'm getting there. So, after about an hour marching through the storm, we hear this voice in the blizzard saying, "Turn back and you'll die here," and some such. We weren't about to pack it in though. Thing is, the snow was getting so thick and high around us, we could hardly even walk, and it was getting dark. We tried to find shelter, but just kept getting turned around in the storm, and we were getting right cold. Cold, to the point you don't feel no cold no more. Wasn't until I hit the ground and everything started going black that I realized I was freezing to death. But then, next thing I know, I'm awake. My toes and fingers hurt something fierce from the frostbite, and my whole body was stiff, but there I was, lying next to my partner. We'd been taken all the way down the mountain to a little cave, and someone had even set up a fire for us. But here's the kicker. There weren't no footprints around us. Nothing in the snow. 'Twere the wildest thing I ever seen, and I still ain't been able to figure it out.
She seems sincere about this story, at least for the most part. A few embellishments here and there, but the core of it and many of the details ring true to your ear.
Oh, because I can just tell. I mean, that's the first insight check I've passed this whole freaking thing. So, I don't know.
Where's your partner now?
Mickle. Oh, the cowardly bum had enough of adventuring after that incident. He's working as a miner up in Kelvin's Khan, with a bunch of our kinsmen now.
Thank you for your time.
Well, that is at least a little promising. What say you, Petra?
It's the only lead we've got at the moment, so it's probably worth
Done
investigating.
talking to her. Let me leave the conversation when I'm done. Time to go! Let's go! Kind of curious if that peaks as anything. So I know that doesn't, but Calvin Karn is. Oh, so I don't really want to go to Calvin Karn until I'm done with the part. At least, or until I get to that point, I should say. Whoa. There we go.
This foreboding cavern was once home to the dragon that destroyed 10 towns. It had carved its lair from the mountainside with its terrible claws, rending stone and ice like so much putty. After the dragon was killed, the place was looted of every scrap of treasure, then abandoned. Now it stands on the horizon as a grim reminder of Caer Dineval's past and the fate its sister towns suffered.
Most magical sound in all of Minecraft. Yeah, I kind of figured that this would ring. Albert! Yep. Next up we go this
I
way.
should warn you, in case you did not already know. Dragons and giants have a long-standing rivalry that verges on hatred, depending on the parties involved. Storm giants are known as goodly, if stern, creatures, but regardless of this one's disposition, it might be for the best if you do not mention my presence or involvement.
Something else to complicate things. That's good to know. Thanks.
Ah.
Hello?
Why didn't it open it first?
This storm will end with you. Where are you?
Oh.
I just want to talk.
Thanks for that. Okay, I gotta go. Holy crap. And I have no healing potion? Oh, I have a healing potion right here. I have no regen. Wow, I just drank 2. Okay. There we go. Major big boys.
Shall not proceed. You tread a dangerous path, human. If you have come to rob or hunt me, then I hope that you have made peace with yourself.
I'll make peace with your mom.
That, Contra, is a storm giant, and one who has ascended beyond the restrictions of their body, it seems. They aren't just controlling the storm around us. They are the storm. It is a part of them. Be careful.
Speak now and tell me your purpose in coming here, lest I blast you off the side of the mountain.
Thanks, TM, for not talking. She is quite guarded and wary of you, but contrary to her words, she does not seem to want to harm you, though it is certainly willing to if you threaten her.
Okay, wow. That is awfully aggressive and feels a bit unwarranted. Have I done something to offend you?
You have trespassed into my domain without invitation. Your invasion is unwelcome.
Do you know a druid named Myaston Kimmerin?
No. Should I?
She absolutely knows who Kimmerin is, and seems both surprised that you ask and immediately on edge.
Why are you lying to me?
Dare accuse me of lying?
I can read it on your face. You're even more tense after I mentioned him.
And for good reason. What business have you with Kimmerin of Clan Myaston?
My friend has been infested with a parasite that has also displaced his soul. We were told by the Sage of Magic at Candlekeep that his best hope is to find the Rod of Alignment, which was last seen with Kimmerin.
And what if I refuse to help?
I got nothing. We are at your mercy.
Humble and sincere. That is promising. This is a powerful item that you seek, and not something to be handed over lightly. Though perhaps you will do. Very well. I indeed possess the rod, and am willing to part with it in return for a favor.
She possesses the rod.
The druid who last held the rod is indeed a friend of mine. Kimmerin, however, has a tendency to use force to protect the wilderness and its creatures, rather than negotiate.
Sounds like my kind of druid.
The Lord's Alliance decided that they had suffered his vigilantism long enough, and have imprisoned him in the great fortress they built nearby, known as Revel's End.
Oh boy, hoping we didn't have to go there, now we do.
I cannot enter that bastion, as its magic wards me away. If you want the rod, then you must find a way to free Kimmerin. Once he is with me again, the rod will be yours.
She is used to keeping her own counsel, and it seems that leaving you in the dark is to her advantage, as you can read nothing on her face.
I am not thrilled about the idea of freeing a criminal, but if it is what I must do...
It is the only condition I will agree to. You will do this thing. A last warning to you. Beware the prison, for it is not just a trapped and warded fortress. Something has changed lately. I have not seen the guards at their outposts for nearly a week, and there is now a ferocious flying creature there.
How ferocious and what type of flight does it have? There's multiple types of flight. Does it have a maintainable flight? That's what I want to know. Or is it like Minecraft flight?
Every time I've tried to approach since its appearance, it has beaten me back, rather severely at one point. I do not know if the jailers have summoned it as an additional guardian, or whether it is there for other reasons. But be wary of a dark creature with bat-like wings. Hope that you do not encounter it. Good luck.
I hope I encounter your man.
That is all a rather tall order, and none of it too encouraging. At this point, the best we can do is probably to investigate the prison, see if we can identify some of its defenses and any gaps therein.
I'm gonna go find a horse. Think I left one at the Hag's Den. Do-de-do-de-do, do-de-do-de-do. Okay, okay. And off we go. I'm at the Hag's Den. I wonder if there's anything I can do here. This is a Hag's Den. But I guess not. Found the horsey. Alright, time to get out of here. Get to the prison. Go break someone out. And then carry on with my life. Of course, I've got to do that thing where I go and find every landmark I can in this place. I know there's landmarks over here. One of them has the remnants of a Baldur's Gate game that was recently released. And I have the complete inability to play. Oh, look, you guys can see it already. I just want to see if there's anything over here. There is. But I think that's the back end of Calvin Karn. Or not. What is this? It's a big
Once
dark
a
castle.
military outpost, this fortress was built by the Lords of Waterdeep to protect the prison of Revel's End, as well as the neighbouring 10 towns. The soldiers there performed their duty well, but were unprepared when the dragon appeared and latched onto the side of the tower. The beast unleashed its freezing breath into the building again and again, until everyone and everything inside had been turned to blocks of ice. Now, with no 10 towns to defend, and soldiers afraid to house there for fear of their comrades' ghosts, the outpost stands abandoned.
Didn't actually expect this to have some Biddleby boots. But I guess it did. Okay, let's see if I can find any more landmarks. You missed me. I was talking to the second guy. What's up, Gobbles? Goodbye, Gobbles. Up the stairs. What's up, Yetis? Fucking cast! I understand that this game is shit, but I didn't realize that it's that shit. I'm really about to just give up on this freaking D&D DLC. And strictly because of the fact that I can sit there and try and cast Fireball 50 times before it actually casts. Jesus. That's why I'm almost dying. Can't do damage to something. The damage thing doesn't want to tick. kind of figured both of them were going to be mimics. Cool. Cool. Mimics be gone. Wait. Wow. Wow. Just completely bar me off there. That's... Wow. That could have even been a shortcut out. If they're gonna make it to where I can't get through there. Oh boy. Okay. Time for us to go, Mr. Horsey. Wee. Keep out, goblins ahead. Should probably put signs everywhere, not just the normal path to go up. Good. Vi compagno. Let's go get the illicit chip. See if I can get on the illicit chip without dealing with the illicit. Oh wait, no, I don't want to. I forgot. The thing in the illicit chip has nothing. Why is it not pinging the illicit chip? There it is.
The Illithid, also known as Mind Flayers, once ruled vast empires across multiple worlds, conquering whole races and forcing them into service. Ships like this one were how the monsters traveled between the stars and across planes of existence. Be glad that this one is long since crashed and abandoned. Otherwise, its presence would foretell a coming calamity.
Well, it doesn't really matter, there's still a calamity coming. And this thing kind of looks freshly crashed. Figure that there'd be more snow there in the trail in which it left. Plus there's a lithid in there. That's concerning in and of itself. Okay. Continuing onwards to the prison.
No sign of that creature that Nalkra warned us about. Can you discern anything noteworthy?
It doesn't look like a place you can exactly break into. Not without an army, or maybe lots of explosives, that is.
As much as I hate to admit it, I am inclined to agree.
Of course you are. Really? It's not even gonna let me investigate. Wow. Should have just investigated. Oh well.
Perhaps we can strike a deal with whoever runs the prison. Barring that, simply seeing the inside might give us some ideas about how to get Kimmerin out. Still no guards? You would think that someone would have stopped or questioned us by now. I do not like the feel of this. Make sure that the front door stays open and unlocked, too. I do not wish to be trapped in here. See what you can find through that hole. There might be another passage or something similar. Something to lead us out of here.
7, 8, I think 3? Just don't remember where I found the 3. Just over here. I need to verify the 3. So no, it's a 7 and an 8. I'm gonna go hit the 7 and the 8. Maybe it was in the room. I just don't remember. Yep, okay, 3.
That looks like it connects to the door in the entryway, and judging by these notes, most of the rest of the prison, too. It seems to be a full containment and lockdown system. Everything is barred and sealed. Perhaps there's been a prison riot or some revolt? Messy as that may be, it could provide a good distraction for getting inside and extracting Kimmerin. There.
Yeah, okay.
Now let us get back into the open and hope that we have not released all of the prisoners or endangered the guards. That would...
What was that?
Particle fix particle. Hello? Anyone in here where the hell portal is? Kinda looks like the nether. I mean, the nether? What's that? I'm in Dungeons and Dragons. Time to continue. Up the stairs. I'm actually surprised that there's no one here. Hello, monsters. I'm here to do the mash. The monster mash. Cannot do the monster mash if there are no monsters. It is a graveyard smash, guys. But you don't even want to do it. Okay. This place looks like it could be a potential boss room. In fact, I think I was supposed to be fighting monsters this whole way. What the heck is going on? Did I break it? I honestly probably broke it. Let's be real. Broke it somehow. Legitimately railroad you into that room. Alright, let's see. Go this way. Nothing. Okay, so if I go this way, I can't go this way. That's where I have to go. That's where Kimmerin is. Think. The heck? Oh, yeah, this is where I gotta jump to go there. Where do I jump into that? Like, did I miss some stairs? Okay. Let me go back to the beginning of this railroad. Because obviously I'm missing something. That's happening. Let's see. I'm not saying anything with the wayfinder, so. This is getting annoying. Yeah, back at the beginning of the railroad. I could have swore I was supposed to fight monsters here anyways. Yep, that's what it was.
Demons? What are demons doing in a prison?
Man, I love the spell system here. Okay.
Devils and now demons. Encountering both in such a relatively short time is seldom a good sign. Either you are cursed with rotten luck or something is brewing. Unless Rebel's End is taken to enlisting monsters from the Abyss as guards, something has gone thoroughly awry. This is becoming increasingly distressing.
Any advice going into this?
Yes. Don't die, and get out as quickly as you can.
Helpful.
As we go, look for evidence of a cult like the one we found near Candlekeep. If we find who or whatever created the portal, we may in turn discover a way to collapse it.
I'm just gonna do this, because there's no way to deal with this. Yep, okay. I'm not going to deal with monsters if I can't even use my spells against them properly and consistently.
Those must have been the guards. Either there is a spellcaster nearby animating them, or they've been possessed by demonic spirits.
Onwards, onwards, going, going, gone. Words.
I do not see evidence of the warden, nor anyone else. He likely took the keys with him, but you might still want to search this room. See what you can find.
Pulling aside a loose brick on the wall, you find a lockbox tucked into the empty space. Lacking a key, you can either try to pick the lock with your meager tools, or try to bust it open.
Oh, come on. I'm a rogue. I should have an easier time picking the lock than that.
It takes a few minutes, but you are eventually rewarded with that oh-so-satisfying click as the latch pops open. Within, you find a small potion. Looks like the warden was preparing for the worst. Maybe a prison break. You try fitting your fingernails beneath the lid, shoving in some pens to maybe get some leverage. It takes a few minutes, but you find a journal bound in plain, cheap leather. Pulling aside a loose brick on the wall.
Okay, that's all that is. Okay. Onward. Up,
That
up,
looks like it was probably the warden. Their body is no longer their own. No choice, no movement, not commanded by something else. A puppet. Nothing to be done, no helping them, nothing.
Alright. Let's see how this works. I want to see if this can be heard. Right click, right click, right click, right click, right click. Fine. I can't use the skills. Skills are useless. I'm done with this. Nope. I'm done with this.